Hello everyone, my name is Harry and welcome to Rise of Insanity. Now this is another short game which hopefully we can cover in the space of one video. So I don't know what this is about really. There's no combat involved. It's mostly kind of like a creepy psychological horror exploration kind of deal. You know, I've played games like that before and I actually really enjoyed them. So we're going to give this a go. Warning, this game contains frightening scenes and sudden increases of tension. People with a weak heart, an epilepsy problem, so advised not to play. Oh, my heart's okay, I think. I guess we'll find out halfway through this game.
Keep calm. Relax. And calm down. Calm all your senses. My name is Dr. Stephen Dow. You are here because your disorders started to get out of control. You ceased to behave normally, and disturbing thoughts took control over you. You will undergo my original therapy. I will show you the film I created. And at the end, you will tell me what feelings you have while watching it. And if you saw anything worrying.
Okay, so we're just watching a film. Increases in tension, eh? Okay. I didn't find that too disturbing. Cool, what are we doing then? We have control, alright.
The patient's data. Edward, 41 years old, day September 1st. I know Edward as far back as I remember. He worked as a gardener in our neighborhood. From the preliminary interview, I got to know that he suffers from a dream disorder. He has constant nightmares and can't sleep well as a memory disorder. Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened a couple of days or hours ago. I have some suspicions connected with his case, but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Okay, so he suffers from nightmares. Too early for the diagnosis. Patient Edward. So they've done the preliminary interview, the initial diagnosis. Now they need to test a new therapy, and now waiting for the results. Okay, lots of stuff to do here. Breeding Birds and Bird Taxidermy by Richard Birdman. His name's Richard Birdman. All the best on your 7th birthday. Happy birthday, Stephen. Dad. A guy who did a book on birds called Stephen Birdman. It's incredible. Oh, these are these things they use in psychology, isn't it? What do you see? I just see a smudge on a page, mate. Okay, let's just check everything before we go. Is this me? Oh, look. Look at the eyes. Is that me? Me and my familia? Oh, what's this? A duck. So am I a shrink then? Because there's a couch there. Looks like a shrink's couch. Alright, cool. I think we're good to leave now. I've heard these games referred to as walking simulators. There's kind of a few games that I've played that are walking, and people say they don't like walking simulators because they're boring. A psychological horror game isn't all about action and fighting demons and monsters. It's about atmosphere. Dr. Dowell launches his new experimental treatment method. Okay, Dr. Dowell, and that's the thing I was watching at the start. That was an experimental treatment method. I mean, look, Layers of Fear, right? Layers of Fear 1. That was a really good game. But I guess you could call that a walking simulator too, because there's no action in it. But as people leave these reviews, which don't actually take into account what the game is actually trying to achieve, which sometimes isn't fair. You should go into a game, I believe, with like an open mind, really. And that's what I try to do. Oh, this is quite disturbing. Look at that. Ugh.
The family's tragedy. A mother and child were murdered, and the violator was...
Murdered! Yeah, it's quite creepy. It does remind me of the house from Layers of Fear a bit, actually. Just with more light. Oh, look. Madness Symphony. Gosh. The symphony for madness? I think I've seen everything down here now. What's this place? Dear Mrs. Dowell, I would like to remind you that you gave me a free hand in the development of one part of the garden. Therefore, my decision was to mainly plant dahlias. I have accentuated them with clematis flowers. I surrounded everything with white poppies. You'll be delighted, Edward. Oh, great. Nothing on the table? No. Into the kitchen. Music's cool.
Honey, please turn off the TV. It's gonna be stormy.
Sure, okay. Turn the TV off. We got Theodore Dowell. Fairly good grades. Where's the phone? Over here. Where's it? Out here. Ah, here we are.
Am I talking with Dr. Stephen Dowell?
So we got a kid. Theodore Dowell. But I don't yet know the identity of Mrs. Dowell. Okay, everything's changed now. This is strange. Dear Abraham, I apologise for not having written so long. I was occupied with family and work matters and did not have enough time. I trust that you're okay. How's your wife, Berta? I currently have a case of a certain patient, Edward. He's 41 years old. He is reporting problems with sleeping and memory. I notice he seems to have certain minor tics. There are times when he suddenly and strangely moves the small finger of his left hand. He told me about a nightmare that has been haunting him for some time. It is the only dream that he is able to remember. He told me that he had attempted to kill his wife and child in that dream. However, he was not able to do it. He constantly wakes up before the very end. It's very strange because Edward is actually a bachelor and does not have any children. What do you think of this? My assumption is that these are the beginnings of schizophrenia or a multiple personality disorder. However, you are the one who has more experience in psychopathology. Best regards, Stephen. Right, so Edward keeps having dreams about killing his wife and his child. But as mentioned there, he's a bachelor. Doesn't have a child or a wife or anything.
Edward, 41. Day, September 11th. Patient has told me about his dreams where he tries to murder his wife and child. As far as he said before, he's a bachelor, and he hasn't said anything about children. It could be some traumatic memory from his childhood. I have to get to know about it during our next meeting. It is a harder case than I expected. Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are only suspicions. I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
Cool, maybe I should have listed that before, but that basically details what we found in that letter there. What does this say? Right, let me pick this up. Hang on. There we go, right. It is nothing certain. Please come to the morgue for identification purposes. What, the morgue? Anything on the bookcase? Do I need to tip my jacket? Guess not. So I need to go to the morgue, do I? What's in here? Vision can be saved. It's very atmospheric. And it looks great. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. So, did he act out his dream? Ugh! There's a body in there and there's loads of flies. Ugh. So I'm in a hospital. So that must be where I work then. So we're off to Block B. Where is everyone in this hospital as well? Isn't it? It's very, very dingy. Okay. A duck again. That I found, the same one I found in my office. Is that the same one, or is it pointing to something? A key to her heart is located where your journey began. Where did my journey begin? Okay, right, cool. Key to her heart. Oh, another one of these. Is it the same one, but with added something or other? The key to her heart is in the journey located where your journey began. So where would that be? Okay, right. Key to her heart is located where your journey began. Interesting. But what does it all mean? I mean, I keep finding toys everywhere. What's the significance of that? Huh. Okay, do I need to go back up to the office to find something like a clue? Because that's where I think where it's pointing me. Get back to where your journey began, which is going to be in the office, I guess. I'm not sure. Okay. What the neck? That was a bit tasty. Check eyesight, room 6. Ah, right, the room with the I know. Great. Well, I've already been in here. Is it behind here? Vision can be saved. Oh wait, do you reckon? Gonna be a code. Ah, 629. There we are. 629. So let's go back downstairs. Now we can get through the door. Shoot. 629. Okay. 9. What do you want? Flipping, there's something strange going on. Can't read that. No match. Fine. Oh, can I turn the brightness up a bit? It's a little bit dark. Oh, but then that just ruins it. It makes it all washed out. Hang on. Let's just put it back. We'll be fine, guys. We'll be fine. There'll be lighter areas. Right, cool. Part of its beauty is in its dark. Oh! Are you okay? I didn't die, did I? It's all part of the game. Oh, wait. What? What's this? Okay. Oh, okay, right. Great. I'm a crow. Interesting. Where am I flying to? Hello, my fellow crows. Ah, okay. Into the light. Nice. Alright. I'm not sure what the purpose of that was.
Control over him, please?
Over who? Oh, great. So. It is very much like Layers of Fear. Definitely feeling the Layers of Fear vibe. In the way that the game's style is. Pretty ambiguous, cute clues left around. Stuff like that. and like glitches in terms of what's reality and what's not. Wait, am I going the right way? Maybe I'm supposed to go into this greenhouse first. Ah, right. That was a wasted journey. Locked. Alright, so I guess I need to find a key. It's going to be up this path somewhere. What are you doing?
You shouldn't be there.
What do you mean? You just threw a spade at me, mate. Who are you burying? Ah, the key. Okay, key to the greenhouse. Cool. I got another rubber duck. What are the rubber ducks supposed to represent? Anyway, I've got my key. So I can go to the greenhouse now. Creepy dude. Hello?
Play with me.
What do you mean? Okay. That ball was in the house. In one of the cupboards. Where's the border between a dream and reality? What is our life? Is it that what is dreamt? Or that what we dream about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control of the dream, over the dream that does not come, that haunts you, Eddie? So, these are Edward, that's a note from Edward. We got here. This is our certificate of death. Theodore Dowell, 7. Family home. Strangulation in sleep. So that was my son, I'm assuming. And we saw his report card on the fridge, if you remember.
Daddy, why did you allow him?
What did I allow what? I didn't allow anyone. As far as I know. Wait, did I allow Edward into my home and he killed my wife and my child? Is that what's happening here? Shoot. Why did you break the window in the greenhouse? You fix that. Oh, phone. Over there. I reckon Edward killed my wife and son.
Daddy! He's here. He's back.
Who's back? Edward. Right. So it's a teacher's letter. Theodore is a very talented child. He's very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is the shadowy shape, which often appears in his drawings. It's probably a character from a comic or something. Nothing to be worried about. Well, obviously it is something to be worried about if you're compelled to write a letter about it. It's the ball. Is that Theodore's favourite ball? Is this Theodore's bedroom? Okay, right. Let's get out of here. Oh, nice. Alright. Yes. So if we go back upstairs... Oh, we can't go upstairs. Oh, what? What's just... Did that fall off the thing? That's what I think's happening. Is Edward has killed my family. Can I go anywhere else? So that's Theodore's room. Can't go upstairs. What's down here? That's a basement. Missing fuses. Okay. I guess, do I need the fuses before I can actually go into here? Oh. That's... a shield. Nice. Wait, what's Theodore. It's Theodore's shield. So I'm looking for some fuses. Or am I getting ahead of myself here? I just like exploring. There's a duck. What is this meant to signify? The ones on the left and right are facing in. The ones on the top and the bottom are facing out. Need to remember that just in case. Okay, what's around this corner? Oh, what? What is that? Dear Stephen. Oh, this is the reply. My wife is very well, as usual. Let's move to the essence of the case. You should remember that we had a similar case in the past. It was the case that you took active part in. We are overworked, you might have forgotten. I think that you should, with the use of suggestion, help your patient to finish the dream. Hypnosis can be too invasive. Try to ask him about his past. Accepting traumatic events he has experienced could be the starting point in merging his different selves. Looking forward to your next letter. Greetings, Abraham. Disturbing effects of new treatment method. The treatment method for severe psychological disorders by Dr. Stephen Dowell, me, is based on applying strong visual stimuli to the patient. It is aimed at putting the patient in a hypnotic trance, during which he stands face to face with his fears and deepest thoughts. The results of the treatment, however, are far from expectations. So far, following therapeutic sessions with the doctor's films, patients have plunged into apathy, depression, or experienced epilepsy attacks continuing a long time after the appointment. The main association of psychologists is watching Dr. Stephen Dowell with anxiety. They plan to meet with the author of this controversial research. So my method of therapy was very frowned upon. So these images is what I was showing in the films, I guess. I'm trying to expose them to kind of like a shock therapy, I guess. What's this? The fuses. Oh no! How do I get back up now? Will this hurt me? Oh no, it won't. Okay. Can I get through? No. Right, what? I need to shut these off, I guess. Oh, hang on. The two were facing in, left and right, like that, and these ones were facing out. Weren't they? Where is it? Here. There we go. This picture. Strange. Very odd. Right, great. So we've got fuses. So we can put these in here. But do I need to first go into here? The light shines in the darkness and the darkness has not overcome it. So I'm guessing. Yeah, can't go in there yet. Oh shoot, what have I done? I died, okay. Yeah, I know what to do now. Okay, right, let's just fast forward. Oh, I found this on the way. Dear Mrs. Dowell, I'm very pleased that you fancy my floral composition. I received your comments and further recommendations. I will plant rhododendrons, I think that's it, as per your wish. I will have to drive my car in front of the greenhouse to move the seedlings. I hope you do not mind, Edward. So Edward works as a gardener for us. There we go, we're cooking. Here we are, look at this. You know, monsters in here now, are there? What we got here?
Patient Edward, 41. Taking some pieces of advice from my friend Abraham,
letting him
I established that
finishing his dream.
Suffers from a very mild split personality disorder. The other personality hasn't shown yet, and hasn't taken him under control.
Oh, it will.
There are only problems with memory and mild tics. I have to think about the kind of therapy I will apply.
And you know, he's got a murderous rage that he's going to enact at some point and kill your entire family, which is my theory about what's happened. Oh, look. Is that the child's depiction of Edward? Any little yellow ducks for me? Oh, the phone's ringing.
Hello? Stephen? Are you here? Stephen?
Edward. It's Eddie. Great, back here, hospital. Oh, slightly disturbing.
Daddy, I'm lost. It was so sad. I lost my figurines.
Did you?
Please find them for me.
You want me to find your figurines? Alright. This game's not actually bad. Like, I don't understand what people in the reviews were saying. Oh, it's awful. It's actually alright. It's not too bad. Oh, is that one of his figurines? So there's 3 of them, according to the picture. There's one. That's disgusting, that figurine. You're my son, and I love you. But you need to get some new toys, bro. Because your toys are horrible. Disturbing. Right, so... upstairs then. So we found one figurine. I think we've got 2 more according to the picture we found before. Okay, what horrors await us in here? It is just like Layers of Fear. I keep saying it, but it is just like Layers of Fear. Kind of the melancholy music and stuff. Woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after child is strangled during sleep. Now that autopsy report did say that our child died in his sleep. So the wife got stabbed 30 times, man. But was it Edward? That's the thing, isn't it? Was it Edward? Is there a figurine in here? Oh, hello, look.
Patient Eddie, 41. Day. Having acquainted with the traumatic Eddie's past life, violence in the family, and pathology, I've decided that I will use a less invasive method of treatment we can handle without hypnosis. The confrontation with the past and dreams connected with some mild anxiolytics should be enough. I think that finishing the dream, so killing the wife and child, can join his split selves. All we need to do is wait and observe.
Dear Stephen, analysing your previous letters and observations, I believe that the problem is connected with... didn't say, it's redacted. Please give it some more thought. I'm worried about you and your family. When I come back from wherever it is, I will visit you and we'll talk. Abraham. P.S. Send your wife and child someplace, make sure they are safe. So he wanted to do this experiment with this patient in order to finish the dream, so to speak. But I guess it, from what the game is trying to tell us, it's backfired, and Edward has ended up acting out this dream and killing the wife and the child. So if we go down here, there should be, this should take us to level 0. The lift doesn't take us to this level. It takes us to basement and then level 0. Yeah, level 1 is upstairs, the morgue in it. Do I need to get around there? Hang on. Go in there. What's in here? Nada. A duck! All is well. Oh look, it's another action figure. But there's one more. One more figurine. Nice, a lovely little jingle. Over this side, can I get in this door? Can indeed.
Breaking news. As the investigation has shown, the police have established that the brutal murder of the family of the famous doctor of psychology was caused by the local gardener, Edward S.
Edward S? What was his last name? We haven't got that yet, have we? Just Edward S. Oh look, another one. Ah, number 3. Okay, cool. We've got all of his characters now. Why is there a chair just sat there? Hello? Do I need to get back upstairs? Oh look. Oh my gosh. A sea of blood coming out the lift shaft. What's going on? I'm in a wheelchair. This is odd. Bodies everywhere. Oh. It's quite dark. Okay, I'm a bird. Go into the light. Ah, phone call. Right. Is there anything else in this room? No, just some lamps.
Honey? But why?
Yeah, why? Right, we're back. Okay. What is this? Oh, a headlamp. Good. I'm actually liking this. I think it's quite good. Oh, this is the greenhouse, of course. Who is this? Is that Edward? Edward? It must be Edward, right? He's chilling in the greenhouse. Oh, right, I'm died. I'm not supposed to go there. Alright. Fine, alright. I'll leave you be. You're being very strange and weird. Wait, what about if I... Can I open this? Yes. Okay, right, what's in here? Right. Train with some headlights. Is there anything else on in the oh look. Oh, there's nothing in there. Anything on this side of the seat? Oh look, looks broken. Okay, so I need to find something to fix that. Alright. Probably around here. Oh look, another greenhouse. Okay. So this is like Eddie's journals. Sometimes I suffer terribly because I have to restrain myself. When I see you preparing dinner, holding a beautiful knife in your hand, I imagine us. Together with cold steel in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes, glazed with tears, and your life slowly fades. I dream of giving you a last kiss on your fading lips, Eddie. I mean, who's he writing that to? That's another question. Oh look, I can tape up the wires now. Is that Eddie? It keeps making me jump. Is he still in there? Yeah, he is. He looks distraught, doesn't he? Like he's done something. And why are you wearing that mask for? I need to put the light on. Hang on. Ah, there we go. So, there's something about the darkness. Here we go. Okay. What am I looking for in here? Dead boy buried in garden. As a result of ongoing investigation, the police have found the body of Theodore Dowell. The son of a well-known psychologist was murdered and buried in a greenhouse on the premises by gardener Edward S. There's going to be some like really weird, bizarre twist.
Come for me, please. Mom is lying here. She is so cold.
So the mum got stabbed 30 times. Right, TV's on. Oh gosh, what's down here? Turn this off. What's this here? So there's a phone on the table. That must be me. There's a drawing of me, and there's Edward, I guess. I'm just guessing the black figure is Edward. And then there's a window. Is that my study? Wow. Okay. Sure. Just crush part of my house with some rocks. It's fine. Right, what we got in here now? Unforgiving crows. Animal psychology. What does that say? Every morning, 2 crows named Thought and Memory are released and fly above the world. Oh, look. It's a ship? Oh, that's the mum with the knife in her. And there's a figure stood on the right. Another duck. Okay. I can go up here now. That's blocked off, but there's something here. Famous psychologist accused by the Committee of Ethics. So this is against my method of therapy and treatment. The experimental method of treating severe psychological disorder developed by Dr. Stephen Dowell has been raising controversy for a long time. After sessions conducted at the doctor's, the conditions of patients significantly deteriorate, yet Dr. Dowell is convinced of the procedure's correctness. The Maine Association of Psychologists has conducted interviews among the people examined with the use of Dowell's films. The investigation led to a former patient who has committed suicide following his experimental sessions. The young girl threw herself under a speeding train. The psychologist treating her is known to have hidden all traces and methods leading to the patient. The doctor has even gone as far as falsifying the autopsy files to avoid consequences. The Medical Ethics Committee has put Dowell's right to exercise his profession at stake, and the injured family has announced legal proceedings. So my character is so convinced that this method of treatment is correct that I probably did it on Edward, and Edward snapped. Dark, isn't it?
Patient. Data. Today is 28th of March. March. No. Weird case. Only experimental methods. Only experimental. No. Why him? Why him? I don't know. Weird case. Weird case.
Weird case, indeed. Weird case. Now, I should imagine I'm going to hear the phone ringing at some point. Thanks for that. Alright, back downstairs. And there's the inevitable phone call. I'll try and say that again. And there's the inevitable phone call. My deadline. Do I just walk towards it?
On Friday, he had a family on his own. On Wednesday, his dreams did not allow him to sleep.
About Thursday.
So on Thursday day, he visited the doctor to confess so deep. On Friday night, he did what the doctor told him to do. On Saturday, he did not have his family. He did the do. The Sunday morning, he slept dull. So doctor was right. Nightmares have gone.
This is trippy. And very bright.
My name is Dr. Original
Now they talk about 2 personalities. But the second one hasn't come out yet. They think he's got schizophrenia. Do you reckon the twist is that the doctor is Edward and Stephen? So that's the note we found in Theodore's room, his report card, if you like. Ah.
Control over him, please.
So was Stephen the one playing piano? Eddie, sorry. Where is the border between a dream and reality? What is our life? Is it that what is dreamt? Or that what we dream about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Yeah, that's the one we found earlier. Teddy, Theodore. Theodore's 3rd birthday was great. The party was held in our garden. All dishes and desserts were made from fruits that we picked there. The only thing that got me worried was that Stephen took an active interest in Teddy's mental development. He's only 3 and his father is already forcing him to learn to read. I have to talk to him. Sounds like the doctor's turning into a bit of an odd cookie, isn't he? Teddy, read your books! Oh. The trapdoor. Oh, duck. Good. Do you reckon the duck's like a trigger thing? Like a coping thing? I don't know, I'm just speculating. Gosh, what's going to be behind one of these doors? That was a very strange sequence of events, but we did learn that Stephen, us, is trying to force the 3-year-old, the kid, while he's young, to develop faster mentally. It's a little bit odd, an odd thing to do.
Steven, can I get into the bathroom for a while?
Sure, have a bath, do what you want. What's that, like a scare? Oh, it's a bird on top of the spade. I see. Stephen? Okay, right, she's asking about the bathroom. Maybe I should go out here. Is this the bathroom? Okay, new area to explore. The bedroom. Origins of psychotherapy. 75. Due to too many responsibilities, I don't have time to take care of our garden. I've asked Stephen to help me, to hire somebody to help. At least that much he can offer. That's all I can ask for. And then the day after, I can't stand these maniacal attempts to make a genius of our child. Stephen is out of line. Taking our child to a hospital and testing him with mental development methods is a sick fad. Sometimes I think that this marriage was a big mistake. I'll drive Teddy to his grandma. He could use a little break from his father. This is starting to unravel now. She's going to take Teddy away. Did he snap? What's these bed sheets made out of? Bin bags. Pure leather. Alright, anyway. How about down here? No, locked.
Honey, bring me the towel from the bedroom. I forgot about it completely.
Okay. I'll be there. I'm just looking in Teddy's room. Locked. Where is the key to the chest? Theodore. Need to get a bedroom. Get a towel. Where's a towel? Oh, in here. A leather cloth. There you go. Cover your modesty. Do you? Let me out! Stop, I want to get off. You broke the mirror. Oh, look, something on there. I have mixed feelings about our relation. Stephen is my employer and I owe him a lot. I know this is not a discussion to be held through a letter. Let's meet in the garden in 2 days, usual spot. Oh, I know what's happening. Edward and the wife were having an affair. Oh, Stephen found out. Killed the wife and the child and made up. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Stephen framed the gardener. Seems like it might be that way.
I'm staying at my parents' house with Teddy tonight.
Do you reckon Edward S. was completely fine and he made him seem like he was a psychopath? Dear Abraham, thank you so much for sending me Dr. Alfred Binet's publication about the verification of children's IQ. Thanks to it, I've come up with a great idea. I'll not let you in on the details yet. I do not want to jinx it. All I can say is that it will be connected with increasing the IQ of very small children in the initial part of their mental development. It will be revolutionary. Imagine this. Intellectual elites develop from their earliest age to advance our world and science. The mankind may witness great discoveries thanks to my research. Greetings, Stephen. Except you're using your own son to experiment on. You weirdo. Judging from what's happening so far, mate, Edward isn't the crazy one. Stephen is the crazy one. I still can't unlock that. Yes, here we are.
Research theme. The test of the therapy increasing the intelligence among children. The subject of the research, Theodore Dowell. The first attempts to increase IQ, I started using suggestion and manipulation method during REM sleep. The subject handled the experiment very well.
The subject,
I
she
began
kid
the
like.
observation and started the manual visual tests phase.
The subject, she kid. Freaking son. Is this where he was? You kept him in here. You sick, sick man. Okay, I need to find a slide or something. Like a film reel. I guess. I can't go down there, so it must be in the morgue. Looks broken. Is that stuff just kind of following me? Oh, that's gross. Right, there's going to be a solution around somewhere for this. I'm not going to attempt to do it yet. Let's go in here first. Can I go in there? Is there a piece of paper anywhere? Oh, a light bulb. Okay, that's for the light up the top. Okay, that'll allow me to get out then, I guess. Alright, cool. But I need to work out what this is all about. Hang on. Wait, I need to light them all up then, I guess. Hang on. There we are. What you got for me? A key. Okay, what's this key for then? The chest upstairs? Or is it? Oh, I know, I've got a key. Right, it's obviously upstairs. Okay. Back up in the lift. Yeah, there we are. Ducky! Okay, dear Abraham, it's all gone to hell. My entire plan, all of it. Everything was based on suggestion and an attempt to manipulate my dreams and manipulate dreams in the REM phase. I was testing it on my son, Teddy. I thought it would not be harmful. I had nothing to lose. On the contrary, I would be the one to form the first genius in the family created with this method. His marks at school are higher, indeed, but he lacks empathy and has started to be afraid of the dark. My wife forbade me to continue my research. Why did I even attempt to try this on my son? I'm abandoning this project and sending your materials back. Thank you for them. I'll not need them anymore. P.S. I might have an interesting patient soon. Edward. Cripes. So yeah, you might have an interesting patient soon. Yeah, and the guy's name is Edward. You know, the guy that is having an affair with your wife. Ooh. That's a bit creepy, that. What's next? Oh! Weird. Really weird. Back or front? I had to break this. Okay. We gotta find some cutters. It's likely gonna be in this bottom one here. If I can get in there. Here we go. Any of these? Nope. And in there? Nope. Nope. Ah, here we go. Bolt cutters. Somber music. Is it coming to an end? Do you reckon it's all going to go to darkness when I cut these? No? Ah, still paradise. Okay. It's with the somber music, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Interesting. Wait, what's over here? What we got? A letter. The strange sessions with Teddy have allowed to obtain the outcomes that my husband so strongly desired. Is a toxic father-son relationship worth it? Teddy is no longer as happy as he had been before. He has become very afraid of the darkness. On the one hand, this is normal at his age. I truly don't know. I can only rely on Eddie, but he seems strange recently. I've been trying to improve my marriage, but the complete lack of Stephen's interest is just killing me. He's constantly talking about his new treatment method. I cannot see any future for it. I know it is a bit reckless, but I'm beginning to feel freer with Eddie. I enjoy the interest that only he is giving me. She had an affair with Eddie, the gardener. And Stephen found out, I think. I should still do something here. Okay. Here we are, that's what I need. An oar. A paddle. You paddling or what? Where am I supposed to go? Just straight forward, is it? So, what we've gathered, in case you aren't, you know, understanding what's happening or going on. Dad is a psychologist who had a patient called Edward, but also he was experimenting on his son. The mum wasn't happy. He was experimenting on his son. She had an affair with the gardener, and I think Stephen found out, killed the mum, his wife, killed the kid, strangled him in his sleep, and then created this perfect guise, if you like, to make it seem like the gardener did it by making him a schizophrenic.
Therapy increasing the intelligence among children.
And telling him that he had a dream about killing a woman and a child to make it seem plausible. 1973, Teddy's third birthday was great. The party was held in our garden, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. I read that before. Yeah. All right. Great. So these sections maybe serve as a place where you can read the lore that you've missed, potentially.
Happy, just for a while, to fulfill my dreams.
During our romance, we met in the garden. You had a good old time, didn't you?
The
I just gotta follow this kid. Oh, yes, I was under investigation.
Trial against Edward about Susan Dowell and Theo. Hereby open the trial against Edward.
So is Edward convicted then? I'm in prison. It's handprints. Oh. Yard time, is it? Oh, there's a phone in there. Okay. What we got here? In the case of the murder of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell, Edward Skirties, Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. After many attempts to make contact with the suspect, we still don't have any information. The accused is constantly smiling and indistinctly repeating a sentence that reads, "The nightmares have stopped." His gaze is absent. He does not maintain eye contact with the interlocutor. He probably does not make anything of the position that he's in. Without the presence of a forensic psychologist, we're not able to obtain more information. It is assumed that the case will be closed with an insanity plea. Which is the perfect out for Stephen if he, in fact did kill his wife and his child and wanted to get away with it.
Good. So maybe you would tell us about your authorial therapy. What do you think, Mr. Dow? Can you hear me? It's better now, isn't it? So, can we continue? Great. Did you know that Susan Dow was pregnant?
She was pregnant? So they got the forensic psychologist in. Thanks to Mrs. Vanessa, we have managed to come into contact with the suspect. It's established that he is single. He worked as a gardener for the Dowell family. He said for the last months he had been taking part in therapy, and it was to cure him from his split personality disorder. He admitted that he had killed his wife and his child, but as he emphasised, he had done it in his dream, because Mr. Dowell had told him to do so. It had been part of his therapy. We have finally figured it out. It is necessary to speak with Mr. Dowell. Ooh, it's all coming unravelling now. John, I know that tomorrow is Bowman's shift, so I've hidden the key for the door switches in a safe place. Don't tell him anything. Let's drive him nuts for a while. Okay, right, so they need the key for that. In a safe place. A duck! It's in the plant pot. Oh, look. Another one. That's a very disturbing face. Okay, that just loops around. Okay. That's where I was. Alright, now I can go down here. So they've hidden the key in a safe place. Stephen Dowell, witness. The suspect is shocked. There is no rational contact with him. It is understandable in his position. He hasn't said anything new. After the murder, there were many different comments from the psychology world in the press. The witnesses only mentioned that his therapy for curing a mental split disorder had been very ineffective. He hasn't commented on that. Oh, now I've got to find a thing for that. So I've got to find a code for that to unlock the safe to get the key. It's a lot of work, man. Let's try and find it then. Oh man, it's like there's quite a few layers to this puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, right. So it's like a. Yeah, I think it's 3, 2. Okay, 3, 2. 7. 3, 2, 7. So, wait. 3, 2, 7. Yes. Get that Morse code. Right, I got the key. There we go. Yes, I'll open the cell so I can get to the phone. Interesting. Here we are. Are any of the other ones open? You know me, I love a good explore. Any little ducklings in here? No.
Listen, Bowman, give me some creeps, Doctor. I won't manage alone.
What we got here? The examination conducted by Dr. Maslow's team should not be taken into consideration during the investigation. Dr. Maslow could influence the examination in order to help his friend. Dr. Banderas says Dr. Dowell was known for his controversial methods of treatment, and the fact that in the past, is that supposed to say and there is fact that in the past he has probably led to a patient's death, he adds. It's not looking good for Stephen Dowell, is it? This controversial therapy that's claimed the life of someone before. Oh look, I'm in the dock.
I hereby open the trial against Edward about Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell's murder. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
I would like to enclose the report about my client's insanity to the evidence, as well as recordings made by Dr. Dowell during the therapy.
Mr. Edward, could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dowell, Dr. Stephen Dowell's wife, that tried to cure you? I would like to enclose documents from Susan Dowell's autopsy to the evidence. Basing on these, Your Honor, as well as the jury can get to know that the victim was pregnant with the defendant.
Suspect Stephen Dowell. After the appearance of new evidence, which is Susan Dowell's autopsy protocol, we have come to know that she was in the first month of pregnancy. Furthermore, the father of the child is suspect Edward S. We have established that Stephen had a motive and the skills to manipulate Edward. During interrogation, the suspect showed lack of contact with his interlocutors. He experienced ambivalent states from hysteria attacks to complete apathy. During interrogation, the accompanying psychologist came up with a thesis about Mr. Dowell's insanity, which might have been caused by many traumatic experiences in a short period of time. So yeah, it all unravelled. Stephen was insane and framed Edward.
I open the trial against Stephen Dowell about malpractice against Edward that caused Susan and Theodore Dowell's death. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
My client, as a doctor, always takes care about patients' welfare. In the enclosed evidence, Your Honor may read about many difficult cases that have been cured by the defendant. He was trying to cure his protege at any cost to ease the pain.
I would like to enclose to the evidence the description of one therapy conducted by the defendant, which, as we can read, also finished with a failure. The girl, with similar illness like Edward, who under the influence of
yeah,
the
she
therapy
threw herself under a train, didn't she?
And did the defendant realize that his wife was pregnant, not with him, but with Edward?
Ooh, juicy! Juicy, juicy deets. Alright, where am I going now? Ah, the phone's ringing. Okay. And tragic events from my friend's past has very bad influence on his mental health condition, says Abraham Maslow. Oh, of course, that's who I was writing the letters to. Friend of the accused. Suspected of manipulating Sir Stephen Dowell, Mission Turners led him to murder his family. I deny the rumours saying that Stephen pretended to have a medical incompetence. I've examined him. He is also examined by other psychologists and psychologists who are strange to him. The fact of the matter is you were consumed with jealousy that your wife had an affair with someone else. She got pregnant with him. You killed your kid. Why'd you kill the kid? That's what I understand. Right, am I now... Oh, right, okay. Where am I now?
Stephen, can I see you in my office?
Sure. Stephen, can I see you in my office? We'll wait. Anything else I can read? Okay, yes, this is the news article that I found different parts of it during the game. Father of the family is the one responsible for the commission of all these horrible acts.
How are you feeling today? Everything's okay?
I guess so.
It's time to show you something. Let's go to the next room. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
You're gonna touch me. Oh, therapy time. Have a seat, Steve-o. It is therapy time. Wait, he said take a seat. Where? Take a seat where? Oh, here we are, look.
Our relationship started to pass away suddenly. Stephen treated me like a lodger, unwanted person, with whom he lived because it was a kind of interest. And I started to live on memories and projections that were so beautiful in my head, so perfect. Stephen was in them like years before, like when we moved into our new house and we planned to make a big garden only for us. These memories made me stronger, helped me to survive and wait for tomorrow with hope. First time, I thought that maybe I'm only dreaming, or the projections about him became ridiculously strong. He came to me like before, smiling, happy, with sparkles in his eyes. Similar situations repeated in the next weeks, and I, instead of looking for their source, was waiting till my loving Stephen came back, just for a while, to feel like before, like years ago. At the beginning of our relationship, Stephen often told me about interesting things from the psychology ward. During his studies, he met with the case of a patient with multiple personalities. I remember well this case because it seemed to be very exciting. So many different personalities in one body that differ in IQ, beliefs, talents, and even visual acuity. I hid my husband's illness to meet with Eddie, his second personality, to feel happy just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we often met in the garden. Today, I again talked with Eddie. He is in very bad condition. Stephen's therapy started to even scare him, he says. He must make terrible things to be cured and finally take a breath. As a last resort, I will send this recording to Abraham.
So Stephen was Eddie. I called that earlier in the video, didn't I?
Do you reckon the twist is that the Doctor is Edward and Stephen?
Because I'm smart, but what I understand is why... So Abraham was the psychiatrist then, I guess. Duck! $14.08. I'm back at home. So Stephen had schizophrenia. Yes! Creepy! Oh, right, so Eddie... Well, I just want to say Eddie wasn't real, but Eddie was real, but he was Stephen's alternate personality. Rest in peace, Susan. Odd. Okay. Interesting. Push him.
doesn't feel like home anymore. But I will stay here.
Not bad. Not bad. I thought it was quite good. You know, scares were good, atmosphere was good, tension was good. I didn't have a heart attack, which is good. The story was pretty cool, actually. Good twist at the end, which I did see come in earlier in the game. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this one. Guys, if you did like this video, please remember to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel to support if you aren't already. Leave a comment down below about what you thought about the game. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.